Did the air conditioner come on earlier?
I turned the heat on for you.
Oh, you don't need to do that. It's okay. I appreciate it, but it's okay. I'm okay. And the heat certainly doesn't need to be set at 72. Oh, by the way, I hit go live.
That would have been good to know.
Yeah. I think, hello everybody, but no, this is important business. I think we should see if I can survive if we set the heat at 69.
You're not going to.
No, I think it would be good.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway.
It'll be fine for now.
Well, I don't want it to go on again. I'm going to actually turn it off now. But, oh no, I did the wrong thing. Oh no, oh no, oh no.
Do you need help?
How do you set it off?
David, sit down and start the stream.
Well, I started it, but...
No, talk to them.
I think I pressed the wrong button.
I'm guessing you did. I don't know what you pressed, though.
Oh, I think sometimes you can be so clever with just one button. I think that button, if you press it a lot, it activates one level of the thing, and then you have to let it go, and then because it was shifting between temporary hold and permanent hold, and it wasn't shifting between heat and cool and off.
That's because you're not hitting the mode button. The mode button is the one on the left. You hit something on the right.
No, I hit the one on the left.
Okay.
Anyway, all right.
And I think your suggested temperature got some nices in the chat.
Yeah. And hap Thursday to Madeline James World Builds as well. Madeline James World Builds and also writes. She has YouTube channels, and you can watch them.
Indeed.
She's got a Patreon too, because she did a thing for it today. How's that lighting on Jesse? Everybody needs to see you be beautiful. And then our friends, Let's Have a Booba, who just aired their 4th episode. This is our 4th episode of the season. Every Tuesday at 1:30 p.m. I am
not
recovering. I am recovering. I'm not as sick as I was 2 days ago. My goodness, did this start on Sunday?
Your sickness?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez, I thought I'd be a lot better by now.
No, it started Sunday evening.
EU5. Is that some sort of race? It sounds like a race. Are you into racing?
I don't know.
Matisse? That's such... I love that, saying I'm feeling better than I was 2 days ago. And Madeline's like, glad you're feeling better. It's like, yeah.
You are feeling better.
Yeah.
And Miles had oral surgery.
Oh, Miles. Oh. Gosh, goodness. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I had dental work, not surgery, on Monday, and I'm finally almost back to 100%.
Yeah.
On that front.
Goodness gracious, that's just a shame. And hold on a sec. I'm just gonna take a look real quick here. I just want to take a little look-ski. Yeah. We're all good. Okay. We had. There was something that there was something I wanted to talk about, but I can't remember with who.
We're in top form today.
I know, you say stuff to people.
Good afternoon, George. Yeah, it's whatever you had done, Miles, anything oral work-wise is, on the one hand, it does often go better than you may think, but on the other hand, it's always more awful than you think. Great British Bake Off. Oh, I'm addicted to that too. Not for wisdom teeth surgery, but just for the delightful baking. Also, okay, by the way, for any Great British Bake Off fans / murder mystery book fans, there is a book called The Golden Spoon by Jessa Maxwell, and it is a murder mystery that takes place in a baking tent that is very obviously inspired by Great British Bake Off, except it's held in the New England area. I think it's in Vermont. And so anyway, but they're out in the middle of the country by like some big estate in a tent, and there's a murder. And so anyway, it's a delightful read if you're into murder mysteries and baking shows. Quite fun. Yes, the New England rather than old.
I'm almost done here.
Oh no, not written by a contestant. That would be fantastic though. There have been some really good contestants that I feel could write some fun versions. Carl's here. Hey. Oh, now. England is delightful. That's why we needed a second one.
Yeah. Okay. I think I'm ready. I think, look, I'm feeling a little spacey, but I am definitely feeling a lot better now after the second sleep than when I woke up the first time.
Well, that's good.
It was not happening.
And I gotta say, all things considered, you sound better than you did yesterday.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I think
yesterday, if we had to stream,
Yeah.
I am not entirely sure
Yeah. And,
you would have streamed.
But like, man, let me tell you, today they started the leaf blowers early and aggressively, and I felt like they were doing it because they felt like they needed to reassert their dominance over the jackhammers, which have been going as they've been doing.
And they were dominant.
Construction.
They were both going on at the same time, and I
Yeah.
can tell you that a leaf blower is louder than a jackhammer, and that feels like it should not be the case, and yet there you have it. Leaf blowers are louder.
Okay.
They win. Also, just in general, I am very optimistic for potential future in terms of hooray for Prop 50 and
Oh, that's right.
in New
yeah.
York City and
Yeah.
Virginia, and so
Yeah, I just hope they hang on to it. Sometimes people are like, wait a minute, my life didn't get better overnight, so I'm never going to vote again.
let's be a tiny bit optimistic for at least
All
a
right.
week. A week. Give me a week.
All right.
Okay, thank you.
But also, just so you know, I am feeling sick, but Jessie knows what to do to make me feel a little better. She got me this guy, which Meridian thought a good name would be Holiday. See, he's Holiday the Hedgehog, and I think it's a very nice.
It is a very good name.
Yeah, and she pointed out, it's like, wait a minute, he's not wearing a jacket or anything. Why does he have buttons? And we figure it's just because he likes them.
I think so. That's his shirt. That's his design. Oh, and Jonathan said that every Democrat who ran in their town won. So, wow.
Right on.
We literally had one thing on our ballot. It's Prop 50. I actually, the day we were doing our ballot fill-in stuff, because we do the mail-in, so we do it at home, and I had asked David, should we wait until Meridian's here so she can see what voting looks like, and, we can talk to her about the importance of voting and everything. And then I opened the ballot, and it was like one box, and I was like, maybe we'll wait till there's more.
Yeah.
So maybe next November we'll have the...
Yeah. Okay. So I'm very, very excited. Like, I know that really the whole point of this live stream is just to chat with folks, but I'm very excited about the poll.
Yes, please, let's get to it, because this is actually shape changing for the language.
It is.
And David, you're showing pages, and so if you want to talk about the poll, you may. Okay.
I know. But it gave me an idea. I'm wearing my foxes today.
I noticed.
Yeah. I should be doing that more. It gave me the impetus. It gave me an idea, like moving forward. This language is really starting to take shape in my mind, whereas it was pretty amorphous beforehand. So here we go. I'm gonna press a button here. Right. I need to press this button and then Pages shows up. Okay. So here was the poll. All right. Last week we introduced the notion of tone because we decided we wanted to get rid of some things to make, I don't know, to make things.
To make things,
You know,
sure.
just a possibility, right? And so one idea was to reduce the inventory by swapping them out and making them be tone. Anyway, so that was the idea. And below, an acute accent is high tone, no accent is low tone, and a circumflex accent is falling tone. So like ah. All right. So first option was if you just said you don't like this idea, and so we're not gonna do tone. Now we do have some vowel lengthening things, so like the sound changes are being applied here, but the idea is that it would just stay tone. I don't remember where this stress is. Yeah, kanu, katu, manu, matu, kana, kata, mana, mata. I know this all sounds like tone. It's not. It's just stress. It's just stress, Jesse. The stress has got to me.
Listen, stress often involves a change in pitch, which
Yes, it does.
can sound to
Sure does.
an ear like tone.
Oh, yeah.
The difference is in the application.
Certain
And
ears I could name from my past in linguistic history, people I won't mention. Anyway. I hear tone. Of course you do. It's like going to a field of corn. If you want to find scarecrows, then the tallest corn stalk's going to look like a scarecrow to you. Anyway, I don't think that one makes as much sense, but yeah.
No, have you ever been in a field of corn?
No. Never once.
Okay. It makes even less sense if you've been in a field of corn.
Some stalks stand out among the rest, Jess.
It doesn't look like a scarecrow.
If you're a crow, it sure does.
Oh my gosh.
All right. So that was the no tone option, all right? It's a valid option. The next two are tonal options, and so we'll take a look at those. All right. So.
Sorry. Come on. Keep going with them scarecrows. Okay. Okay.
All right. Here comes the cornstalk.
Okay. I'm
Okay.
literally crying right now.
All right. So in this one,
Whew.
stress and glottalization are associated with high tone wherever they occur. So if you have an ejective consonant, it will have high tone on it. And also if it's a stress syllable, it will have high tone. So man is stress man, and then kanu becomes kanu, note the stress, becomes kanu. All right? And so we're getting rid of the ejective. On the other hand, katu becomes katu because the glottalization. We have manu, matu because of the ejective, kana, ejective, kata, and so on. Mana, mata. You know.
You sound so unexcited about this, despite the fact that I know you were very excited to go over the poll. You're just like,
Well, one of these buried linguistic facts is that when you're sick or low energy, it's harder to do a tone language. And so that's why, folks who speak Vietnamese, Chinese, when they're sick, they just don't use tone. They just revert to the stress system.
Oh, I thought that was why they never got sick.
Oh, that's better. That's better. I like that better. Speak a tone language for your health.
Exactly.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Exactly, Mateus. Yes.
This is
You
why
need to learn the bat language.
this is why Americans
If we have
are
tone.
so terrible. We don't have a future tense, so we don't know how to save money, and we don't have a tone language, so we get sick all the
We
time.
also don't know how to elect presidents.
Oh! Oh my goodness. Oh my god.
Woo!
All right, so
Doing the hot takes today.
let's do the last option, all right? Last option here. Weak adjectives. All right, so this is the crucial difference. In B, you got an adjective, high tone, everywhere. Adjective, high tone, straight to high tone, all right? Doesn't matter stress or whatever, right? In this one, only the stressed glottals lead to high tone. And also stress. So stress, high tone. Glottals plus stress, high tone. However, glottal plus not stressed, falling tone. So kanu becomes kanu. On the other hand, katu becomes katu. Sorry, no adjective, katu. So not katu, but katu, like that. And other things like kana, that's a good one. So kana becomes kana, like that. Same thing with kata, kata. That's good. I like that. Anyway, Jesse, you had a favorite among these. You want to tell everybody what your favorite was? Or do you not remember?
It was C, right?
It was C.
Yeah.
It was C.
It was a whole week ago since I said it. And so
Yeah.
now suddenly I was like, wait.
Well,
I had to double think. And was I in the same mental space as I am now? And I think I was.
All
Because
right.
C was what I was going for.
well, let's see what
Huh?
won. Okay, first of all, in third place was no tone, but it didn't get no votes. There were some people who were like, "No, let's just not do tone for this." But I think the toners won out. Tone was far preferred. It was a dogfight between B and C, but the winner by a narrow margin was C. Woo! All right, so there we go. And I had a really good idea. If C won. I only
Yeah.
thought of it after the poll.
Well,
but I-
Bubba's here, so you can say it now.
Oh yeah, basically like if something has falling tone, then it's an even number. If it's high tone, then it's an odd number. And if it has no tone, then it's 0. No, I'm kidding.
And so really there's no actual numbers in this language. It's just the
It's just
concepts
tone.
of even or odd.
Yeah, and so you can just do any number by going ah. Yeah, there we go. Actually, no. Okay, so we had remember we had a previous poll. What the? They here we go. Clickification. By the way, gosh, I hope our stream doesn't pause, but like,
I see the beach ball.
yeah, I know. We're doing our best here, but with our brand new computers, good
It's
Lord.
like there is
Honestly.
something in the ecosystem because
Yeah. Anyway, but we produced these clicks where we had aspirated versus unaspirated clicks because we had ejectives and also like ejective stops and ejective affricates. And we thought, well, what can we do with these ejective affricates when they turn into clicks? Let's make them aspirate versus unaspirated, but we didn't want aspirated clicks. And so, da-da-da-dum, the aspirated clicks are going to give low tone.
oh, okay.
whereas the unaspirated ones are going to do the same as ejectives. So high tone when stressed, contour tone when not stressed.
Okay.
Yeah. That was my idea.
Okay. So far, in the Luxurgy file, I'm completely caught up to where we were last time.
Okay.
And so this is going to be an introduction of things.
Yes.
Okay.
So let's write up a new rule. Okay. Well, this is going to be tonogenesis. We would call it Tony-genesis, but that is actually trademarked by Let's Have a Booba.
Can you put like TM?
We'd have to go through a whole licensing agreement. It's honestly, it's really a shame that Let's Have a Booba decided to introduce this whole concept of trademarking and copyright to the streaming.
Can we superscript lab up there instead of TM, and then it's clear that this is a lab? Oh, if we spell it with an I, we just get right around. How about with an I and then a J for Genesis? Like, you know.
Hang on.
We could also do Tawny instead of Tony. Tawny Genesis. See?
Give me some tiny Genesis.
Exactly.
Because it's only a little bit.
Oh, see, and Sissa Languages has another suggestion here. Tony, Jenny, Sis. Tone Genessaret. And of course that's Tone because it's Benet. And so Tone should be Tone. Tone Genessaret is what I wanted to say, but Gesseret, there we go.
Wait a minute. Wait. How do you write rules?
I don't know. This is why I usually end up not actually writing them in any real way, but writing them in ways that make sense to my brain, so that way I can then write them in the Luxurgy way to get Luxurgy to do what I think I want it to do. And then when it works in ways I didn't expect, that's just language change. What are you trying to write? I just see you
like
have
literally anything.
Can you tell me the rule in English?
Well, I just want to write up our stress rule. Our tone rules. Like it's a whole family of things that happen.
It's after the adjectives, it goes to falling. Was that right?
No.
And then the adjective disappears?
No. Like,
I'm going to take a moment and open Patreon so that way I can have the full thing in front of me.
I mean, I'm sorry. I'm just not.
Let's see.
Like, this isn't the way you're supposed to do this, but I'm just gonna write it. You know, I'm so sorry.
Why are you sorry?
I am just not with it right now.
Okay, so plus stress is going to be plus high tone. They're stressed.
Oh.
Health.
Here, I'm just gonna write it out. I'm sorry. I'm just. You know, everybody comes to this stream because they want professionalism.
They produce a falling. Ooh, I was right. Plus falling.
And I feel like I'm just not bringing it today.
You're always bringing it. You're fine.
Okay, glottalicness was lost, meaning ejectives were lost.
Disappear.
Where ejectives were lost, the following vowel took on a high tone trace. This high tone trace is realized as high tone in stressed syllables, as falling tone in unstressed syllables. The same occurred with click consonants, though the clicks remained. Where there were aspirated clicks, and we're going to put that in there for the time being, every other vowel received low tone. And this is where I'm going to put this in here because we have an opportunity, or I don't know. I'm gonna throw this out. This is what I'm gonna throw out. Okay, aspirated clicks result in okay, because aspirated clicks, you know, they can still occur before, like with a stressed syllable and an unstressed syllable. And in a stressed syllable, they could go to low high, or they could just go to low. And stress is then lost. But yeah, you're right. You've got the bat lang in lexergy.
But you may not want to get in it quite yet because I'll be changing things.
Yeah.
All right, we're using an acute accent for high tone, correct? Because I'm going to make lexergy match.
Yes. Yeah, you know what? This is actually gonna make things a lot easier. We got a lot of votes all in at once, and by nearly a 2-to-1 margin, they favor the low tone. That makes things easier. Assign a low tone to the following vowel.
Okay, and then the falling tone was the hat, right?
Yeah, the circumflex.
Okay.
It's just high-low. That's it.
Okay. Okay. Aspirating. Okay, so even the aspirated clicks assign low tone to the following vowel even if it's stressed? Or is it falling if it's stressed, low if it's unstressed?
No, it's just low. It's just low.
So even if it's stressed, it's
Yes.
just low?
Yes.
Okay.
But we do have something else to discuss.
Goes to low tone, followed by click, non-aspirated. Or sorry, aspirated click followed by the low tone vowel follows the non-aspirated, newly non-aspirated. Okay. Okay.
Okay, so before you get in there, we actually have something that is not currently addressed. And that is the actual ejective affricates themselves. We didn't talk about those. So the ejective affricates result in aspirated clicks, which then result in low tone. But what about just ka, that or those two? We didn't do anything with those. Are we just going to have them assign high tone, just like other ejectives, and stay affricates? Are we going to turn them into aspirated stops and then have them assign low tone and then lose the aspiration?
Because at this stage we still have all the affricates.
Yeah, and I think if you just follow 7 and ignore their specialness, what is currently going to happen is that ta and ka, sorry, are just going to become ta and ka, and they're going to assign high tone. But those same sequences became aspirated clicks and assigned low tone.
But they only became clicks in very few areas.
Yes.
That would have happened before anything's happening with tone. So at this point, speaker memory should actually not remember they were ever aspirated.
Okay. So
things there in the first place, because now they're just clicks in their mind. So I feel that you can treat a click differently than its origin, unless the sound changes happen so close to each other that it's still sort of like all going on at once, in which case some words have undergone the shifts, others haven't, and like great vowel shift, middle of mess thing.
So, but I guess like you're kind of thinking just keep them affricates and then they assign high tone the same way.
Yeah, because I mean they're also not going to be as frequent because we've also deleted them in coda position. So like they don't exist. No, they exist in their unejective form.
No, it just means that's.
Oh. And I just want to say a big thank you to Mateus for being on top of whatever happened in chat. Sorry, I was so staring at Lexergy, I didn't see whatever happened, but thank you, Mateus. This is why we have so many excellent moderators. And yeah, Jake, by the time they become aspirated clicks, they're going to be quite distinct. Okay, but there's still coda, but that's okay. Codas aren't doing anything to affect tone anyway, so it's just the onsets. Well, Jake, they're figuring out that, Conlang live streams are where it's at. That's the place to be.
is there any more that we have to do, or is that taken care of now?
Oh, sorry. I think it's taken care of from your end. I'm staring.
Okay. And serious question though, are we, is our stream, is it hanging up at any point in time, or are we good? Like, because if the beach balling is with the document is one thing, but if the stream is hanging up, then Mateus is saying, yeah, it's hanging up for a few seconds at a time.
Oh man. But Charles says we're good. I don't know.
Madeline says it seems fine. Anyway. Okay, hold on a sec.
I'm going to write them in this order and see what happens.
This resulted in, I'm just going to write it out. T, K, T, and K becoming. I guess if these are romanizations, yeah. Okay. Okay. Okay, we can get rid of this now. And then we can just get rid of that. I guess we did kill that, because it's not left anymore.
After the adjectives, it only goes to falling tone if it was an unstressed vowel, right?
Yes.
Okay. And falling. Okay. Okay.
Oh, man.
Those adjective, right? Plus adjective. Okay. No. Plus. Long tone.
You ever had that feeling where you're just kind of surfing on clouds?
Adjective. Followed. Then.
Orange wine does not sell for enough in Stardew Valley, in my opinion. Like, I'm using my finest oranges, aging it over seasons. How does it not sell?
Goes to non-adjective. Okay. 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 Genesis part 3. Okay. If it's an aspirated click, how do I have these noted? Got plus aspirated and then click. Click. Oops. Click. and plus aspirated is my environment. Okay. And this is going to be vowel goes to plus low tone.
Jesse's working on Lexergy right now, the Lexergy file.
When it follows an aspirated click,
Orange wine refers to a color type, not a fruit?
then
There's such a thing?
click and plus aspirated goes to minus aspirated. Can't mix else and then. You know what?
Is it red wine mixed with beer? Because beer is yellow.
Stress loss.
Called vine?
Apply. Oh, that is new.
Choir.
Good.
Choir.
Why?
Well, I hope you acquire some fun there.
Because it was floating before.
It's like red wine but made with white grapes. Isn't that just white wine?
And plus stress.
Yeah, all of you are very confusing to me. I thought I understood all this stuff, and now it's just getting confusing. Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh, Miles.
Okay, so that works.
I hope you're okay, Miles. I hope you have some
And
fine ice cream
minus
tonight.
stress. Okay.
I'd feel good to know that Miles had some ice cream. I think Miles deserves it. Wine is made without the skins. And so white wine made with the skins is somehow orange wine now? Is this true?
Plus low tone. Okay, this isn't working.
I think Jesse's going to be on this for a little bit.
Can you give me specific forms that I should be testing?
Yeah, here, let's write out some, okay?
Okay.
Once I get through the beach balling.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Stupid apple. Okay. Oh, I think these are going to be all long too. Is that right? How's vowel length work?
Yeah. Which, by the way,
Loss of planes. Wait, where does the vowel length come in? Which rule?
vowels, loss of coda glottalization. So, like, that's our last rule that we had before today.
As a result of the loss of the glottal stop, vowels in other open syllables are lengthened, but not those in syllables that were previously capped by glottal stops. Oh, that's kind of cute, I guess. How do I remove a user? Like, how do I just make them go away?
Remove. Oh, that just deleted the message. Put user in timeout. Well, I can put him in timeout for 24 hours.
Yeah, how do you, like, ban them?
We can report.
Yeah, I did that, but...
Okay.
Okay, whatever. Gosh darn it, with this freaking thing. Here, I'm doing some stuff for you. Okay.
Okay.
Let's see what else. I think that's right. And then, how are we getting the clicks? Be something like.
Okay. I don't know why that worked, but it did.
Whereas on the other hand, that should be that.
And vowel. Okay. Okay. So now, whoop, whoop, I need both visible, please. Thank you.
Beep.
All right, here are our testing forms for today. Kana, kanu, katu. Oh wait, that's right. I can enter these without adjectives. Remember, I did that. Nitamu, nitsamu. And that includes. Okay. Okay. Kana, kanu, katu. Okay. Inach, tamu. That didn't work. Okay. Okay. So something didn't work, but just 1 second. I need to fix something. Goes to.
I'd love to see Jessie wearing a little bandana. You know, like she's, you know, a mechanic. Little bandana, a little mechanic bandana. And, have a little wrench.
I love you, baby.
Yeah.
Even if I don't always understand you.
Holiday is giving you cheer. Madeline gets it.
Why are these offset?
Oh my, why are they offset?
I don't understand. Okay.
You know, the problem with these forms is that sometimes they're just offset. So, it's my Bill Clinton. Go ahead.
Why? Okay, I need to trace these two. I am not getting the correct forms.
Somebody needs to fan art Jesse the Gibbiter up.
Okay, vowel deletion.
Starting to figure out the Missouri accent. It's not that, but it's specific.
That still didn't work.
I don't think I can do it, but I can identify it now.
When are vowels deleted?
Huh? Oh, I don't remember. That was just a guess. I hope I got it right. Vowel deletion. An unstressed U is deleted between two consonants where the second consonant is less sonorous than the first, and the first consonant is labial. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Right, but I'm still not getting it because
No, this should be that. Otherwise, they won't delete. Now it'll.
I think though something was written wrong.
That's my bad there. I forgot our own deletion rules.
Practically, this only begins syllables that begin with a nasal followed by.
It had to be a velar nasal.
No, but we have the rule written wrong, and I have the rule written wrong.
Oh. The velars go with I, and the labials go with oo or u.
Sonority 2.
Oh man, Jesse got it working. It was after the stream finished, but Jesse got it working. It was really exciting.
Not anymore because it's not working.
Can I wish I could show your screen over here. Can I look at what you're doing?
I come over here. It's fine. Like it's not working.
Are they updated over here?
It's in the system, so.
Okay, let's see what's going on here with this one. Error. No syllable pattern. Oh, well, that was silly. We need to have a rewrite rule that allows that type of an apostrophe.
Oh, wait, I need to change these. Wait, you're going to lose whatever you just did.
That's all right. That's all right.
And now I have error. Cool. Okay.
Let's trace the. Here, hold on a sec. Sorry, let me go check this one. So. Okay. Gonna trace the changes right here. Interesting. So there's something wrong with the.
Okay, that one works.
It's the syllables rule. It doesn't like it.
Stop. Okay. Ha! Okay.
Yeah?
And that should be and wait. Why isn't
Wait for it to update.
this one should be falling, right? The last one.
Let me wait for it to update.
Well, but just what should happen in the pages file? I've got highlighted that final form. That should be a falling tone on the first syllable, right? Because it's stressed. And it's following.
Where there were aspirated clicks. Oh wow, that was a.
Oh, the aspirated click becomes low tone. Gotcha.
Yeah, aspirated.
Okay, gotcha.
Clicks
That's
assign
on
a
me.
low tone to the following vowel.
Vowel.
It's a really lovely blend of present and past tenses in the writing of this rule. I want everybody to take a note of it and, think about updating your own style that way. Like, take this to AO3. You can just change tenses in the middle of a paragraph, like, if it feels like you should, Donathan walks towards the door. He put his hat on. Then he stepped into the room and said, "Hey, does it feel like a party in here?" LaDonatha says, "I guess if you think it does."
This is like the weirdest way I'm writing this, but it worked.
Yeah?
It worked.
It worked?
But, like, please don't show the rules on screen. This is embarrassing. Well, I guess anyone can look at them now. Just don't look at what I'm doing. Just
don't.
If it works, it works.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not the most efficient coder out there, but by doggone it, I'm gonna get there one way or another.
Oh.
Ugh.
Oh, that's weird.
What?
The top one, it's the little the little circumflex is floating after it.
I can't fix it, David. I have reordered them. I've moved them. I don't understand what's happening.
Are you using the wrong IPA symbol?
Let me try it again.
Because there are two different ones, right?
I have to do the combining one and the thing. So, just a second. I've deleted it for now. Well, that's the modifier. Where's the combining? Well, that's a combining. Like, I have to do it from the emoji picker. I can't do it from a keyboard. Otherwise, it inserts the wrong thing. I've learned that the hard way.
Yeah.
But I only see a modifier, not a combiner, in the IPA character picker.
No, I understand. I'm trying to help out here. If somebody can find it, maybe you can paste it in chat.
Oh, that's a combining below. I could put it below, babe.
Yeah.
Those are modifiers. That's a modifier. Why would they put the combiner in with the modifiers? Why? Okay, I'm gonna, whoops. No, don't do that. No. Oh, I've lost my view that I wanted. How do I get back? No, whoop, no.
Rather than using the combining modifiers, could you just do the actual letters?
How do you make it go to a full screen when you've accidentally changed the view?
The green thing? Here, hold on a second.
I want it back to the other view of emoji picker.
Well, where is it?
This window. I want and like it disappeared after I hit something that I didn't mean to hit. Okay, but I also need to see if this worked. So let's just get out of this for a second.
Hold on a sec. I mean, you can...
No, I can't, because it doesn't let me.
What on earth did you do?
I don't know. So let me just check Lexergy and see if it worked, because
Try
that's
closing
the
it
most important
and
thing.
then if you open it again, it does the same thing? My goodness.
Okay, I fixed it. I found it.
Thank God. Do it, because I just did something
No,
weird.
I didn't fix my viewer problem, but I fixed the floating one.
Yeah. Okay.
My viewing problem, like, it is now forever on the wrong view, and I hate it. Oh, now it's giving me a little option. Ha ha ha! Okay, I fixed that too.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. I gotta be very careful to never unclick that again.
Oh, look at that.
Okay, so now it should look okay.
Yeah. Well, I think that this calls for a little celebration, doesn't it?
Yes.
Oh. There you go, Jess.
Thank you. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh my goodness. This is a journey.
Sorry. Today's Kopiko is brought to you by the Vuelu word Kopiko, which means pleasurable. Oh. By the way, I'm just gonna throw this out there. If you have received a copy of Jesse's book and are enjoying it, you might consider reviewing it on Amazon. What do you think? It's free? Come on.
Okay. Well, got that entered.
All right. It's a very Matisse response. All right. Oh yeah, you can always review a book on Amazon. The only difference is whether the review will say verified purchase. You can only do a verified purchase on Amazon if you bought it with them. But you know, really, any review would be delightful. I would have reviewed it myself, but as some of you know, I can't review things on Amazon.
Well, also,
That would probably get me double blacklisted, wouldn't it?
It would not look good, I don't think, if people were like, oh, right, that's her husband.
Mm-hmm. Huh. Matisse was an Amazon top 500 reviewer once.
Hmm.
Wow. So like me, you know, next to Matisse, right? It's like Matisse is like the Amazon golden boy and I'm the Amazon, you know, blacklisted wanted poster pirate.
Mm-hmm. Also, oh, and your mom just sent the same thing. I saw Jake making a comment about airline, and just FYI for anyone in America, flights are being canceled left and right because of FAA issues, and so
shouldn't be
so far the two airports we need for our travel
Long
are
Beach,
not
Lambert.
affected.
But this better get resolved by December. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah. And so, just FYI. Actually, you know what? If it's not resolved by December, as long as we get stuck in Finland.
That would be so good.
Yeah. Well, what do we do?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But yeah, I checked the whole list of airports that are currently being affected, and I was like, oh, thank goodness, because there are a several in California being affected, but thankfully not one of ours.
That's one of the benefits of living in an area like we do, where we have, I mean, quite literally 5 major airports within like an hour's drive.
Mm.
And if you include, if you want to throw in like an hour and a half, San Diego. I've flown out of San Diego before.
Well, right now that's not a good option because San Diego is one of the.
Oh, it's on the list. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever flown into or out of San Diego? I feel like you have.
No.
Really?
Why would I?
It's I have to say it's kind of nice because you remember where the convention is when we go to Comic-Con? You pass the San Diego airport, it's on the right. It's like on a little peninsula out into the ocean. It's lovely, I have to say. Okay.
Our night petrichor is not wrong. It sure says something that being stuck in another country actually sounds nice instead of stressful AF.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. So, we know we have some things that we want to do. Syllabic nasals before consonants dissimilate for preservation's sake. Potential rise of labial velar consonants, right? Noun class prefixes, but that's really moving down the field. So I'm going to put Portuguese valishness. I'll know what that means. I'd like to throw that in there. And potential intervocalic lenition. Oh, Mateus, I had a layover in Abu Dhabi from I was there from midnight until 8 a.m. the next morning. And, kudos to them that they had all of these, they were kind of set up for this. There were all of these places where you could lounge and stuff. But I really couldn't get to sleep. It was rough. It was too bad.
I got stuck overnight in the Amsterdam airport.
Oh, yeah.
I also couldn't sleep. But up on the second floor, because one of the Hail Mary things I did to try to fall asleep was went to the second floor where it was deserted. And I was like, maybe I'll be able to sleep because it's the lights were off and everything. So totally deserted. And then I discovered that in Amsterdam, rats go to the second floor of the airport. So then I didn't stay there.
Good old Ratsterdam. Okay. So, ultimately what we need to do is we just need to start throwing protoforms in and seeing what we do and don't like. And we know that we need to get to the nasal dissimilation.
Yes.
We just don't know when. You know what we might as well do?
Just put it in and then we can put rules before it.
Yeah.
Because I say everything we know we want to do, that's strictly a sound change. Obviously, noun class doesn't help right now, but anything that's strictly a sound change, we should put it in because we can always reorder it.
Yeah. Okay, so nasal dissimilation. And what we're going to say is nasal goes to... Yeah, I guess we have to think about exactly how this rule is going to work. All right. So just bear with me because like this, the way I'm going to write this rule makes sense if there are only two places, which obviously there are not. So, so we need to think about how to characterize this. Because essentially this is what we want. Nasal, when there's a syllabic nasal that shares its place with a following,
Oh, thank you, Jake.
a following consonant, it moves to a place that has a greater distinction, a greater.
And also, when my brain isn't stuck on Lexergy things, I'm very excited to hear more about Jake's South Africa trip that is now planned and booked.
Yeah, like what even is up with that? I felt like I knew everything that was on Jake's calendar, and then suddenly
now
this happens.
We're gonna have to like update our Jake calendar.
Okay. Greater distinction between the two consonants. So, nda becomes nda. That's the important one. And
Magpie and Mateus both came up with Jalander almost simultaneously. Jalander, really, since Jake's name is not said with an sound. Jalander is how we need to say that. Because at this stage,
okay, so that's one way we could do this, but I have another idea. I know what I just wrote out.
oh, I'm so sorry. I'm trying to figure out what nasals we have at this stage, or not nasals, stops.
Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. Thank you. Here's the rule I've written out. Thank you, Tethys.
Because this would only be from prenasalized stops, correct? This is the only way we get a syllabic nasal in front of a stop. We would never get it as a result of a nasal followed by a voiceless thing, because those voiceless things would become clicks once the vowel is deleted.
Well, we've got an R.
And so it could also be something followed by R, like a nasal followed by an R.
Yeah, we've also got other nasals.
Well, my question was just like for the stops. The only stops we have at this point in this environment would be the voiced ones.
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
But would...
Because we can do this. We can also do this.
I don't think the vowel would ever get deleted between a nasal and an approximant, because that vowel deletion rule blocks that. Nasal metasification.
Yeah. So this one wouldn't change.
Oh, Jake, that's heavy. Dang. Is that part of like a conference or a summit or something?
Hmm. Hmm.
Gotcha.
Anyway, so
I see why you called it the metasification.
yeah.
So it wouldn't actually be dissimilation.
Yeah.
Because if it was followed by a G, it would still...
It'd still be nga.
It would actually be assimilation in that case.
Conference. It would, well, I mean, it wouldn't change.
Gotcha.
So that's a possibility. If we do that, though, what we're not getting is it's labial feelers, right? We're not getting these. Because we were potentially going to get like gba, kpa, and ma.
If all the nasals went to feeler in this position, wouldn't that give us? Because, you know,
Oh.
ba.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know. I kind of like that. Bats are kind of angy.
It tastes like.
Can you imagine these bats with, goggles and like
They're
fluffy red hair?
just inging around.
Oh, I think we got to do it. All right. Metasified.
Woo! All right, so I think I did do plus syllabic as a feature because I had to figure out how to mark these things. Okay.
Says the language just knows how to write these rules. N goes to Angma in front of stuff. By the way, I mentioned this to somebody else, but my former barber, who was from Manchester, retired and opened up a soccer-themed sports bar in Malta. So if you're ever there, it shouldn't be hard to find. Malta is not big. It's really not big. Have you ever looked at it? It's crazy small.
Oof. Nasalization and tone marking sucks.
Oh, because we
Okay,
have
I've
nasal
got-
vowels?
Yeah.
Because we have nasal vowels.
Yeah.
Oh, we have nasal vowels.
Yeah.
You want to get rid of them?
It is really messing up the tone marking. It works. It looks beautiful with the circumflex. With high tone, though, they're like just fighting with each other.
No, I think we got to get rid of these nasal vowels.
But I have that change in there, and I think it's working. So we should be good.
Okay. So here's my plan to get rid of the nasal vowels.
Hold their noses.
Okay. Okay. Oh, you're going to like this. I think you're going to like this. I'm very excited about this. I totally forgot that we had nasal vowels, but that's ridiculous. Okay. First, nasal high vowels are lowered.
Okay.
So, and become and All right?
Okay.
Across the board.
Sure.
Then nasalization is lost, resulting in low tone. So that has to be built into our tiny genesis rule.
Okay. Did I do that? Yeah, no, I did that. Okay, so this is going to be heart the 4.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And it's going to go low tone even in stressed syllables.
Yes.
Okay. So falling tone is only brought about by a stressed syllable following an adjective.
Wait. This could be more falling tone, couldn't it?
I feel like it would be nice to have more than, because I don't know that we're going to have that many adjective
Let's do it.
onsets with stress to justify this tone sticking around, right? Whereas low tone is going to happen everywhere.
Yeah. Okay. So perfect. No, I love that. All right. But don't worry, we will get E and O vowels with high tone. I have a plan.
Is it plus nasal or nasalized? Nasalized. Okay. Goes to... Oh wait, I gotta do the lowering. Okay, I'll get there in a second. Then
Are you putting the lowering just so that we can match? Are you putting it after loss of prenasalization or after loss of cotoglottalization?
well, I'm doing tonogenesis. I haven't done the lowering of nasal vowels yet.
Let's put it let's put it right before tiny genesis.
The nasalization, not the falling tone bit.
No.
Okay. Oh wait, falling tone.
Notice I put vowel lowering 1. Little foreshadowing. Jake asked if anything is going to happen to the nasalized and at the moment, let's just say no, but let's think about it.
I apparently don't know how to use features very well. This is the clunkiest, saddest looking set of rules.
Okay, that's vowel lowering. And next,
No, because that goes with that. That goes with that. Nasals are disappearing there.
oh no, this is going to be a part of tiny genesis, isn't it? What a mess this is.
Because that drops down. Come back. Okay. Okay. Why is that high tone? Where is stress? Where is stress in this language?
Stress defaults to the right edge.
Okay.
Um,
Right. Okay. So why is that then? Oh. Okay.
in which case they get falling tone. I want you to further explain your series of comments, Jake. I am intrigued by them and wish you to expand and to say exactly what you mean. By the way, spread glottis is associated with aspiration. Constricted glottis is associated with lack of aspiration. Constricted glottis is also present in other phenomena such as those guys.
What was okay? The other one was, and you said put that before loss of coda glottalization. The lowering, is that correct?
Say it again.
Vowel lowering for nasals. You want that to go before loss of coda glottalization.
No, after.
Before tonogenesis, though.
Yes.
Okay.
And so, Jake, you contend that all of the stuff that I do is somehow less technical. You hear that? All the stuff I do is easier.
Do we have any examples? We don't lose codas there. What does it have to be followed by? B.
So, while Jesse's doing this, though, I want to just throw this out.
Damn it. Go on.
And just ask what people think. So, we have the three vowels, right? We have, a, I, U. We had three nasal versions. A, I, U. Okay. The top ones are getting lowered. So we have U. And then the nasalization is lost, giving us, a, e, I, U, o. Now, Jake has asked, what about the nasalized a? So, it could just be completely lost, and the result would be just the same as a regular a. So would go to would go to ah. Or the one of those two could shift. Maybe the old goes somewhere else, and then the former nasalized stays in place. Or the nasalized goes to something else. One possibility that occurred to me was that goes to all. In other words, we're going to have 4 vowels. So oo, o, ah. Another idea is that it just goes further back, and we essentially have an versus distinction. Carl suggested schwa, but I don't know. I don't know which one of those makes most sense. I mean, I guess it would be the nasal one. You'd think that it would be kind of going up. Usually with nasalization, you expect things to move backward a little bit, though. I mean, I could see something. It was a little high and unrounded. Like, yeah, something in that nasal carrot area.
Are we going to do anything more with vowels in terms of what they're going to do?
Later.
These features aren't working. I'm going to need to delete them all and start over. And I'm considering making each tone vowel its own entry in the matrix.
Oh.
But then I can just specify vowel. It's still going to have the other features. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I don't like this. And this, it's like leaving things in ways I really am not happy with.
Okay.
So it's now going to be...
Take a brief little look-ski at the Cherokee language. It's something has been said that I find interesting. Here we go. Consonants. It's a pretty manageable set, I gotta say. It has cla, but otherwise, I mean, that's dead simple. Really easy to learn. Vowels, we have, wow. Long short of a, e, I, o, u, and then there is schwa, and schwa is nasalized. It's the only nasal vowel. This is extraordinary. Wow. And it's short or long? How is it written in the romanization? Oh, they got tone. Oh, they got tone. Oh boy. Look at that tone. Dang. Oh, but seriously, how is schwa written in the romanization? In the case of Cherokee, the nasalized vowel is a mid-central vowel, usually represented as V. Oh, they write a V. Oh, I see. So, ooh, go boom. 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 Dang. Go hum. Hum. Wow. I don't think I could just pronounce that just by thinking about it. I would need to hear it pronounced, and then I could repeat it. But that is something. Just like many Shay. hinonsi, 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 hinonsi. Oh my gosh. Hinonsi, hinonsi. Is this anything close to right? Hikasi. So we have hikasi, hinonsi, hidisi, hionsi, hineonsi. Actually, this is kind of cool. Wild. Okay, sorry, that was a bit of a detour. Okay. Yeah, sorry, I should have looked at chat earlier. You guys had me there. Sorry. So now I see what Carl was suggesting. So obviously I don't know the history of it, but Cherokee has this vowel system which looks very cookie cutter, very regular, like A, E, I, O, U, long and short, super, dead simple. And then they have this long and short schwa, which is nasalized. Like, I am guessing, they probably had a larger nasal vowel series that all got kind of reduced to this one vowel. And so, like, it would make sense if, for example, they had, because it's like, if it's going to be reduced, like, what's the midpoint of all those? It's schwa. And so it's like, I could see that, and we get like A, O, and like as schwa from a former nasalized A. I could also see it just being the same. And I could see O. And I could also see a shift to like A, A. Now nasal vowels, okay, hold on a second. So far, and this would definitely be true of this A vowel, because I don't see where else it would go. All right. So first, so let's do stage 1. We're gonna have E, A, U. Stage 2 is going to be E, A, U, U. Stage 3 is going to be E, put a question mark there, U, O. Stage 4, we just have E, A,
Sorry, quick question.
Yeah.
Nasalized vowels might, if a nasalized vowel is in an unstressed syllable, will it still be falling tone? Or is it only in a stressed syllable that it's falling and everywhere else it just stays low?
Yeah, everywhere else, yeah.
Okay.
And actually, good point, because I'm going to go ahead and expand this. Those are going to be long.
Okay. Oh, I need to enter a new form to see if it's working.
Yeah. Oh, and honestly, hats off to you, Mateus. I know how late it is there, and we know how much you're working, so I appreciate you being here at all. Get some rest, buddy. Woohoo, Jesse.
Okay. And now the rules look better, and it's better. It's that when you're not sure which features are going to be integral you want to keep them as floating features, so that way, as you're writing rules, it's just a floating thing and it's not going to stand in the way. But if it's a floating feature, you can't just write rules in the same way that you otherwise could, and that really messed things up. But now I've got it, and that makes me happy. Oh, and also buy Mate's. Get some good rest. And now you're doing things to undo me, aren't you?
No. But probably am making a controversial choice here when it comes to romanization. But I think that this is probably going to be the poll. Okay. So I don't know if like you were just kind of back channel listening to what we've been discussing.
Yeah, like I heard something about because there was discussion about languages having some cool features, random nasalized vowels like a central schwa. I think it was Navajo that was mentioned. That so like yeah, but also sorry, no. Why isn't that?
I know that it's never popular when I make decisions based on romanization, but I can't figure out how to get another vowel that's going to support all the tone marking. Previously, we have used that for schwa, and we've used that for ah. We may have also used that for all, but I mean, you see the conundrum, yeah. I suppose we could use that for high tone. And then that for falling. Oh, that's kind of a mess, isn't it? Is there a ring with a circumflex? Hold on a sec. Oh, whoops. All right. And then we can get that, but not a ring with a circumflex, I don't think.
So I can't get the. I guess it doesn't matter. Things aren't showing up the way I want it to.
Yeah?
when a nasal in the vowel deletion we get something like muhan losing the U, and so it just becomes MHN, right? Should that M be treated syllabic, the only way we currently have syllabic nasals is the dropping of the prenasalization. This is a case where it was muhan and it became mahan. Should that be assigned plus syllabic?
Oh.
And if it does, is it then mhan
Well, actually,
instead of mhan?
yeah,
Or are we going to get voiceless nasals?
well, something else that we could do is just say that that results in aspiration, and the aspiration results in low tone.
So disappear the H's.
Yeah, so like then we'd have man versus man.
What if that were an R? No, wait, not an R. Because that can't happen. It wouldn't be deleted. Because it doesn't, because a nasal is considered less in sonority than our R. So literally the only time we're going to get this is before something that will result in a click. What if a nasalized stop follows? So moom ba. Moom ba becomes mung ba. Mung. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Mung ba.
Mm-hmm.
Mung ba. Low tone. Okay. And so
Tinglish says, I think you did suggest voiceless nasals to aspiration tone a few weeks ago.
can I get rid of this syllabic nasals before consonants dissimilate? Because we've changed that to velarization on our where we're going.
Yes.
And I'm going to add here what to do with nasal followed by H and muhan, mahan, or nihan, ngahan. Okay, so that's the only place we would get this because only those high vowels are being deleted in those situations. And then we can still, if we do this before changing nasals, we can do something there. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, if it's helpful, like I totally think that this should be resulting in low tone. And then the aspiration, anytime we had aspiration, that always resulted in low tone, never in falling, as I recall. Aspirated clicks assign a low tone to the following vowel and then become an aspirated. Yeah. We could just say aspirated segments assign a low tone to the following vowel and then become unaspirated. And all we need to do is just insert an aspiration rule somewhere. Probably before vowel lowering.
Well, we could actually do it before rule 2, and then we can take away the caveat that when a nasal precedes a glottal consonant, no change takes place because the H will have become aspiration.
Before rule 2, you say?
Yeah, like I don't think it will. I think it only affects
Okay.
MUH and INGMA IH segments. All the others we're keeping. Oh, wait. Do we have a proto just plain glottal stop?
Yes, we do.
Never mind that. Okay, so what happens with mu'an?
Results in high tone, I think.
Well, it does, but it's M glottal stop on.
Mm-hmm.
So on.
Ma'an.
Right.
Ma'an.
But
Yeah.
now what I had suggested no longer matters because we still need to have the caveat of glottal. I thought the H was the only glottal.
Personally, I'm fine with the sequence ma'an.
That's fine. I suggested to put it in between rules 1 and 2 so that way we could get rid of this sentence that I've just highlighted, but we can't get rid of that sentence anyway, so now I'm saying put the aspiration rule wherever you think it fits best.
Okay. Unless, no, we can do it. We can do it. This is what I'm going to say. We're just going to say glottalization. So, a glottal consonant that is H or the glottal stop surfaces as a glottalization feature, either aspiration or something, and then we'll say thanks to Languagist for that.
For something?
Yeah. I think he knows what I mean. On the
I'm so
previous,
not happy with what you're doing to me and trying to figure out how to write this, but
in the previous nasal.
so I'm just going to leave M glottal stop for now and say
Either
it is what it is.
Either aspiration H or something. We're going to call that. No, not that. That. And then, now we can get rid of that. And we can say aspirated segments sign a low tone of the following. No. Glottalicness was lost, meaning objectives were lost, as well as glottalized nasals. So instead of ma, like probably be creaky voice nasals. Ma. It's possible. We created creaky voice just to kill it. I hope you're all happy. So Languagist. It was you said it was in some form of Italian. You said nasals go to angma before something. It was in chat during this episode. Oh, you said stuff. That's right. But basically, like in Lexergy, I think you could just not do anything and just treat it as not even do aspiration, just treat it as nasal H, nasal glottal stop. This is just a bookkeeping sound change. But then I know what we're going to do for the poll.
All right, and this aspiration is like the aspirated clicks. It results in low tone.
Yes.
And right now, the only aspirated consonants we should have are clicks and nasals. Is that correct? At no point should we have an aspirated stop.
I don't believe so.
Okay, we're gonna.
Unless, can the sequence just occur? Oh, the sequence can occur. Well, we'll figure that one out later.
It can occur. TH.
Yeah, so what would end up happening is that you write out M-A-H-A, for example, and then we have glottalization being lost in coded position, and so it ends up as mat-ha.
Oh, but not.
Yeah,
Okay.
but let's not worry about that for right now.
Okay.
I think that's actually a good thing. That's going to be part of what saves us. Kashubian uses for different nasal vowels. Okay, we're going to look this up. Don't worry, everybody, I'm bringing you along. Kashubian.
Because that doesn't go in the right direction. Two consonants where the is
Well,
less sonorous than the first.
It's a large vowel inventory, 9 oral vowels and 2 nasal vowels. They're giving us sound changes. They're giving us sound changes. Oh, here we go. E, e, u, o,
Because
o.
H is more sonorous.
Oh no. A, how terrible. So A with the ogoniac is or A with the tilde is Puck County? That's the most American county I've ever heard. Wow, Canadian. Oh my.
What are you oh-mying about?
Kashubian. What a bizarre thing.
So what what
Yes.
are we discussing? I'm back. I have fixed the forms. What's happening, babe?
So this is where we stand. First of all, we're making some good progress. I'm 80% confident that next week is going to be the last sound change episode. Once we basically we do our Portuguese vowelshness and potential intervocalic clinician. That's all that's left. The poll this week is going to be what to do with nasalized so we have right? And one option is just to leave it as One option is to have it move to O. This is essentially what we did with, when I say we, I mean me. This is what I did with Erathian. And the other option is to have it go to a third vowel quality, which we are then going to kill because we can't Romanize it.
Now, to be clear, this is all intermediate. We're still killing nasal vowels across the board. It's just
Yeah. Like,
okay.
sorry. The only thing is, like, right now,
Okay.
all we just said is that we're getting rid of nasals and it results in a low vowel. But we already had this vowel quality change, but that only affected the high vowels. So as the rules stand right now, nothing happens to ah. It just gets nasalized at some point, then loses its nasalization. And that is an option for moving forward. But we were introducing the possibility that there was a vowel quality change along with the other vowels to basically give us another vowel. Anyway, so we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I would say, and I was excited about it, and I would be much more open to having like more vowel qualities in this language if we didn't have the tone marking. But it's like, what can you do? I mean, especially with, and again, this is one of those things where it shouldn't be a concern, but it is a concern. Especially considering that we have all these other Sovala languages, all of which have been Romanized, and like we're stretching the diacritics to their very limits, and also pronunciations and stuff. It still kind of sticks in my craw that we re-Romanized to Pahla, but we left the palatal spelled the same way in Haukoff. Anyway,
I don't lose sleep over it.
all right, but so that's what the poll's going to be. I won't be sad about any of the options myself. Perhaps slightly prefer the nothing happens, because then Jesse doesn't have to change anything, and I feel like you're putting a lot of work into Lexergy. But
what
yeah.
So you're just tracking stages in the Roman numerals 1, 2, 3, and 4, right?
These were essentially notes for me. You can ignore that.
Okay. I was like, because at no point should we have nasalization marked anymore. We're killing them all. But,
yeah.
Okay.
And you can see it's lost in stage 4.
Yeah, well, that's why I asked. I thought they were options at first.
Oh, right. No.
Like options for romanization.
Yeah.
So
no,
I was
understand.
just asking.
Yeah. All right. So yeah. I feel better. I feel a lot better right now than I did at the beginning of the stream.
Good. Dayquil has kicked in.
Thank goodness. Whew.
And
all right.
Hooray.
Well, thanks everybody for coming and sticking around.
Indeed.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Stay if you can, grammar. Just try. And yeah, we will see you next week. Also, I'm just mentioning this out loud. Maybe we should look at the 22nd for if I have the dates right for Patreon live stream.
Well, yeah, if we're doing it
Yeah.
in November, it has to be the 22nd.
Yeah.
Because we can't do it
Yeah.
any of the other days.
Yeah, 29th will be flying back, fingers crossed. So yeah, Patreon live stream on the 22nd, 1 p.m. Pacific. So, stay grammar, everybody. Thanks very much, and we will see you next week. Bye.
Bye.